Hi everyone and welcome to the Beginner Yin Yoga course, Level 1, Day 1. My name is Gaia and I will take you through a very lovely, very gentle Yin Yoga sequence. This is perfect if you have never ever done Yin Yoga before, if you maybe have done it a few times but never really developed a practice, or if you have had a practice in the past but are only just now getting back into it. We are going to be teaching our body to get accustomed to the poses and especially to the stillness that comes with Yin Yoga. So what the intention really is today is to give your body a chance to create new neural pathways, to really learn this and to basically create the foundation for your practice. It's like on one hand you get to experience Yin Yoga for the first time perhaps, and on the other hand it's already building that strong foundation that your practice needs. We won't be holding the poses for long, just around 2 minutes, so that you really can get used to the sensations, and there are absolutely no props required. So we'll begin in a reclined child's pose. So make your way onto your back in whichever way is most comfortable for you. And I want you to come into this position where your knees are facing the ceiling and your feet are flat on the floor. Let your back sink into the floor and then bring one leg at a time into your chest. Now here you will see what is best for you. For the traditional reclined child's pose, we want to hug our legs in, really just wrap our arms around our legs, really hug them close to our chest, and the tailbone lifts off the floor. Now this might be a bit too much for you, and you will know that if your shoulders are lifting off the floor or if you're creating a bend in your neck. In that case, I want you to adjust the position. Either you can hold yourself by the shins so that your legs aren't so close in, or you can even grab yourself behind the thighs or just on the side of the thighs. Really figure out what is best for your body right now. Explore a bit. You don't have to be completely still just yet. And just find what suits you most. You can rock a bit side to side as you explore the positions to really see, oh yes, this actually feels nice, because this pose is meant to feel good. So really pay attention to your shoulders so that you are relaxed in your shoulders and that the back of your neck is nice and long. And when you find the perfect pose for you, just enter stillness. Breathe. Be with your body here. And we're going to be like this for another minute and a half or so. So really just be with your breath, be with the sensations you feel in your body. There should be absolutely no pain, but perhaps some slight discomfort might come up as you place your body in a position it's not really used to. I will be quiet for the rest of the time while we're in this pose, and I will let you know when it's time to come out. Begin to consciously deepen your breath. This is a way to signal your body that you are about to move. So just put your awareness on your breath, deepen it a bit. You can keep breathing in and out through your nose. If you want, you can also do a long inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And then gently return your feet to the floor one at a time. Wonderful. And now just extend your legs long. Put your arms down by your sides. Take a moment here. Check in with yourself, how you're doing, how is your body doing. Take a few more breaths in this resting pose. And then we will move into banana. This is a wonderful side body stretch. I promise it's gonna feel so good. And we're going to begin from this position that we're in. Make sure that your hips are planted onto your mat. And then just shift your feet over to the right edge of the mat. You can do the movement smaller or bigger depending on what feels good to you, but basically you're creating half of a banana shape with the lower half of your body. And now we're going to shift the top of our body to the right edge of the mat as well. So keeping your hips where they are, gently scoot over, feeling that side body stretch. If you have gone too far, perhaps with your legs, just bring them more towards the center. You don't have to exaggerate. This is another pose that feels really nice for your body. And then with your arms, you can reach up overhead. You can grab yourself by the wrist or by the elbows. You can also extend your arms long if that feels good. And then if you want some more stretch, because this might be really nice for you, you can also cross the left ankle over the right and then sink into the stillness of the pose. We'll be here for around another minute and a half. So again, experience the sensations, be with yourself, feel the grounding nature of the floor beneath you, and enjoy this wonderful pose. Begin to consciously deepen your breaths. And then gently reverse out of the position, shifting the body back to center, your feet back to center. You can take a nice stretch here if that feels good to you. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So move your feet to the left edge of your mat. Your hips remain planted. And then scoot your body over to the left side as well. If you were holding yourself by the wrists or the elbows, you can switch your grips so that the hands are switched. If you had your hands just extended above you, then keep them like that. That's perfect. And if you crossed your ankle over on the previous side, you can also do this here. Check in with yourself. Does the stretch feel pleasant? Have you gone too far? Or perhaps not enough? This is your time to adjust. Find that perfect position for you. And then simply sink into stillness, being with yourself, with your body and your breath. Again, begin to consciously deepen your breath, preparing your body to move out of the shape. And then shift your torso back to the middle. Release the arms. Bring your legs back to center. Again, you can do a stretch here, a full body stretch, because it might feel really, really nice. And then settle back onto your mat. We're going to do Savasana, which is our final resting pose. You can adjust any clothes that need adjusting. Find a nice comfortable position on your mat. Your feet go out towards the sides of the mat. Let your feet flop. You can wiggle around a bit to really release any tension that might linger. And then bring your palms to face the ceiling. Your arms can also be a bit wider away from your body. Make sure that the back of your neck is nice and long so that your chin isn't flying up towards the ceiling. And you can settle into this position. Now, if this feels perhaps a bit too intense on your low back, you can always bring your feet down to the mat, widen them towards the edges of the mat, and just let your knees fall in towards each other. This is going to release your low back and also provide the same resting sensation as a full expression of Shavasana. So choose your variation, choose what you need right now, and settle into stillness. Let your body integrate this practice. Let it create those beautiful neural pathways. and give yourself another minute in silence. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. You can take another nice, deep stretch. And then just roll onto one side into a fetal position. Stay here for another breath or so. And then use your arms to press yourself back up into a seat. I want to thank you so much for being here today. If this was your very first practice, I am so proud of you. You have done an amazing thing for yourself just now. If this is a return practice for you, then I'm also very happy that you are here, that you are moving back into Yin. And if you already are a beginner practitioner of Yin Yoga, then I hope this class was what you needed today. So please put your hands at the heart in Anjali Mudra. Your elbows are wide, shoulders down. The edges of your palms are pressing together and you're creating a bit of space at the center of the palms. And just close your eyes and really take a moment to thank yourself. Thank yourself for taking the time, for doing something beautiful for yourself, for nourishing your body, your mind, and your spirit. Thank you.